into the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Tell us about your hot box.
Well, my box isn't really hot. It's lukewarm.
Lukewarm box. You gotta get Molly Mall over. What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in Studio 4.
I just got what hot box was.
And the hip hop AfterBuzz TV after show.
Mine's feeling real nice.
All right, girl.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god.
To watch it.
Everybody get it together. Okay?
Did Lil Fizz get your hot box, Fizz?
Ooh, Fizz does need a new hot box.
No, but he probably got yours, Fizzin', honey.
Sure the fuck did.
Don't come for me unless I send for you.
Well, girl, send your package back, girl.
Honey, I never sent
Moving
it.
on. If you guys, we want to have the show really interactive with you guys. So we want you guys to tweet us during the show. Let us know what you guys think of the episode, what you guys think of the topics. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
Me at Sensei Don't Play.
Me at I Am More Fire.
So whip out your phones and start tweeting us. All right. Also, make sure you guys include AfterBuzz TV in that.
Yeah.
Now, we're also going to open up the phone line. So if you guys want to call in and clock some tea with us live, you can call us at 424-253-0504. 424-253-0504. I'm excited for that. Let's move on now. Omarion and Apryl.
Oh, can I just say that I saw the pictures, okay?
Kennelia, these pictures been out. I swear I showed you his penis last season.
I didn't know. I saw the
Kennelia
picture.
heard about Omarion's penis leak, and this bitch was like, "Ooh, let me see my phone."
What?
Wait, so it's a good thing, right?
It's really,
Let me see
Really
right
big.
there.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh my
listen. now
god,
that's
really?
that's porn
Wait a minute.
big. That ain't regular side. That ain't man.
I've definitely showed you Omarion's dick.
You know,
No,
this
look
is
it up
more
right
why
now.
I'm excited. I'm
Please
more
look it up right
excited
now.
because all these women's news were leaked, and it was annoying that no man had his news leaked.
We need
So
some
the
dates.
hacker was a straight man. He was a straight man. He wasn't gay or he wasn't a female. Because if it was, we would have got them Idris Elba pics a long time ago. That's what I'm waiting for.
Idris Elba. So
news, boy.
how is it trending to take penis pictures? Why is that trending right now?
I really need to see his penis.
No, they got hacked, so I think they just now.
So
they're
they was
just
in their
pulling
phone.
it out. Yeah.
How many dudes got? I never. Okay, so selfies done gone to a new.
But my thing is, guys, like, don't involve your face and your dick in the same picture. It will always trace back to you.
But it won't. It don't tarnish a man. If a man's
Well,
picture is in
I
it,
mean,
it
some
won't
men.
tarnish it.
in Omarion's case, no. In Rich Dollar's case.
Aww.
But all right, let's get off of dicks. Let's talk about Omarion and Apryl, who the first opening shot in the fishnet jeans in the bathtub. I'm looking like.
Well, she's
So
pregnant. She can wear
that's how
whatever
they're
she
gonna
wants.
have a baby. They're just gonna be like,
She's cute.
Yeah.
She was
She's
cute.
She
I
can
had little
okay,
extensions
yeah,
in.
of course, it was a cute fucking moment.
It was just an awkward fucking
It was
scene.
just fucking weird. Like, okay, what's going on? Is she having the baby? Is she not? I'm confused. This is kind of intense. You know what I mean?
in the fishnet jeans.
The jeans are ugly, but she can wear whatever she pregnant. She's 7 months, right?
She's glowing.
She is glowing.
Cute, y'all.
she
she's a
is
pretty
so
girl.
cute. Ain't nobody hating on April.
Cute.
Okay.
Cornelia defending brown skins. Get him, Cornelia.
Who else am I supposed to
I
be defending out here? You
can't,
see, Stephaune always got to put us in a box in a category.
Nah,
You see, I can't even live my life out here. April's a nice young lady, and you got to put us in a box. You see how they try to do us in life?
had to bring it to the black.
Do you right? You see how they try to do us in life?
Trying to run a show here.
know what?
and
Just trying to
flourish
bring
out here in
racist
these streets.
content.
Continue on,
Yeah.
Jesse.
It's
I
okay.
apologize.
Shit. All right. So, the more important conversation of this is that Apryl wants her baby to be circumcised, which I totally support. Apryl.
Yeah, totally.
But here's the thing, like, this And then she turns to Omarion and is like, well, if the baby's gonna get its dick cut, you have to get yours.
That's terrifying.
Like, ma'am, I've had this on. Omarion's probably like, what, 28? Like, bitch, if I've been wearing a turtleneck for 28 years.
I'm a grown ass man. I ain't getting clipped now.
Now, see, I've never really entertained an uncut penis, but my question is when you cut it, so it makes it smaller?
No, when you cut it, there ain't no extra skin. It's just a plain old dick.
You know how the normal ones
I mean, I know what they look like.
So when you get it cut,
so it ain't gonna look like that.
Yeah,
it's gonna look like a tree.
Like it look like
no, I get it. I get the aesthetic.
No,
part
a mushroom. It's gonna look like a mushroom.
I get the aesthetic part of it. I 100%. I don't want no damn turtleneck on mine either. But what I'm saying is, she said it's so big now, so she wants it to be cut. Like
it won't. It'll be the same
It's gonna be the same. She saying something stupid. She confusing you.
Because I'm looking.
She thinks
like,
something gonna change. Ain't not gonna change.
Right.
It'll be the same size. It'll just look like a certain
It's just gonna look cleaner. It's gonna look cleaner.
It ain't gonna have that
More smooth.
peekaboo.
Guys, I know what an uncut penis looks like. I got one.
Oh, okay.
Jesse's like,
Jesus
I'm equipped.
Christ. Like,
I'm
y'all are
equipped.
sitting up here like, I know that. I just had one question. If y'all just listen to the question
No,
and then answer
April
it.
was confusing everybody.
Thank you, Stephaune.
Thank you.
Kennelia.
See, I almost became Steven.
I was so confused. I'm like,
We know,
seriously?
You weren't as confused as Miss Leslie, though, because Miss Leslie showed up to the apology party without an apology.
Right,
This
she
bitch
didn't know.
shows up talking about, well, Omarion, feel like I owe you an apology, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out why.
That was a great rendition because her face, I don't know, her tone, she's never soft. Everything's so hard and she's always got that scowl. Yeah, like
She's going through
wanna
it.
She was
massage her
stressed
forehead.
out.
she
man.
manipulates though with every word. She's a heavy manipulator. I don't know. Getting her way her whole life.
No, not now, because your son didn't moved on in life. I mean, at this point, my only issue with this is when she said, I can't be a part of the baby's life because I can't be at the birth. Like, in what world does that make
Guilt.
sense?
She's a master manipulator. I want to be at the birth, so this is what I'm going to
Stephaune,
pull.
can you take 1 inch back from that microphone because you had just blasted?
Am I?
Sorry.
This is my thing. All Apryl and Omarion had to do was say, when it is a home, like a water birth, a natural birth at a birthing center in that room, because that's where they were.
Yeah.
You can't have all those people in there. It's not that type of party. What does she want to have? Cocktails in there and food?
Oh, dude.
Chicken? She gonna give
Runs and
KFC,
Skittles.
Popeyes and KFC on the counter and be like, you done? Like, this is not that kind of thing.
She's got an idea of something that happened with Omarion, and she's trying to recreate it somehow.
Like, it's 2014.
Right.
She gonna be in the room eating
Right.
Nella wafers while that lady is
No,
in the
she gonna
tub
be
giving birth.
sitting there. She gonna be sitting at the birth like,
Right, with a drink.
You ain't doing it right. Push harder, girl.
With a hen and coke.
Clinking.
are you done yet? It's like,
Mine didn't take this long because I was stronger than you.
Yeah. She needs to just stop.
She said, my mother was on my ass to get me ready for this pregnancy.
You
well,
were
bitch, you were
5.
15 years old.
right? Like, I mean, come on now. Like,
You couldn't work.
did you?
didn't-
I like. Who
had
would
to
have
get a-
known you even hit puberty by then?
I'm
Like,
willing to teach you.
Like, you had to get a work permit when you had a baby. Like, you
down.
can't.
Like, we hired a midwife. That's what she's going to do. Like, what are you going to teach me?
So that midwife was the same midwife who
No.
birthed. Okay, because I didn't really understand because they were like all really like into it. Like they were just like, at the end, you know, Omarion was like, oh, he like gave her a kiss. I'm like, okay, let me in this.
What?
Class.
I
And then
mean,
like
she's
when you guys
fine.
were talking about the same like
She gonna
Midwife.
be all up in there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
midwife.
I don't know.
You meet with her beforehand. You know how you'll meet with the doctor. You have your doctor too, but your midwife, you have a relationship with her because
Sure.
it's like a special. It's a natural birth, so
Yeah.
she's there with you, like they call it a doula. I believe it's a doula. Erykah Badu is a doula, or if that's how you pronounce it, y'all who are listening, correct us. But it's the person who's with you throughout the process of your pregnancy and your birth.
Erykah Badu does.
She be delivering babies. She be posting pictures of when the like people that she helped. It be like young girls and she helped.
I bet you better
She be
call
just-
around.
She be helping out.
Well,
I
that's
can't Miss Erica
interesting.
Badu. No, she is not doing that. All right, girl.
I'll
You
let her
better
deliver
get
my baby.
your paychecks
Come
whatever
on,
way you
Erica.
can, girl. All right.
I could never be a midwife.
Okay, can we just talk about, though, Miss Leslie talking about, I didn't mean to disrespect you at the baby shower, but my thing is, when I said that you was an unfit mother, that was me trying to give you help.
No, it was asking her for help.
Asking her to ask her for help? Like,
yeah,
girl,
like,
what?
I would not ask you for help after you disrespected me saying I was not a fit mother. Like, what are you talking about?
That's that old sharecropping parenting.
At this point, I would have been able to, like, you know what? Okay, let's just hug this out because clearly ain't never going to get an apology and clearly this is never going to go anywhere. Because
April is super patient.
I mean,
I ain't never
she
seen
is.
somebody that patient.
She
even
just really,
apologized.
she honestly really did not want to have birth. Like, she
April-
would have had birth.
She ended
right
up
there,
apologizing
on that
to Miss Leslie at the end. She's like, I'm sorry.
I mean, I think it just gets to a point. At a certain point, it's like, girl, all right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm sorry for, but I'm just fucking sorry. Like, let's just hug and let's just keep it pushing.
Right.
Real
like,
quick though, I don't like that Miss Leslie said, "You gonna be my first child. You gonna be his first child's mother."
Yeah.
Like, cause for the second child, you ain't gonna be the mama.
She did.
We got plans for
that
other
is
ones.
light shade. Oh,
But mind you,
my
Miss
gosh.
Leslie's not gonna like the next one either.
Nobody.
So she's not gonna like anybody.
Right.
That's
Nobody.
so messed up. First
Nobody.
child.
No man. All right, moving on from one relationship drama to the other. Nia and Soulja Boy. We get introduced to
about
her
delusional.
sisters, and they're talking about moving in. The sisters seem a little worried, and they're like, "Girl, you need to tell Dad."
Mind you, they haven't even met Soulja Boy.
That's my thing. I'm like, how are you trying to get advice and they don't even know your relationship?
It's
Like,
weird.
Or he ain't that serious enough for you to bring him around. Y'all ain't never had no family dinner, nothing. Y'all ain't even meet at the Cheesecake
Well,
Factory not one
clearly
time or
they
nowhere.
were never that serious. I mean,
With
he's
the
clearly
popcorn,
had
shrimp,
other
and
girls.
strawberry
Right.
lemonade.
They ain't got no lemonade, no TGI Fridays or nothing.
I mean, I kind of get where she's coming from. Like, she probably knew back in the day it was nothing serious. Like, she probably knew what it was. Like, she wanted it to be serious, but she already knew what it was.
She had to
You
because
know?
they were not dating for 8 years. We
They
know
weren't.
that they were
We
not
clearly
dating for
know.
8 years.
He has had
Soulja Boy was
plenty of
on
other
Diamond's
relations.
reality show, and now he's on this reality show with somebody else, and they're both airing at the same damn time.
So
At the same
awkward.
damn time.
So they ain't never go to the club when he had his table, and they ain't never drink the bottles and be in the section with him. Like, no, at no point did they never interact with him.
No.
Oh well.
It's weird.
I'm just like, I don't understand the 8 thing. So I think, like, maybe she's realized, like, because first my thing is after 8 years of whatever that is, like,
I mean, he clearly has relationships really long with plenty of different women for 8 years, 7
confused.
years,
And
5 years.
Can I say this too? I think we need to stop using this 8 years because 8 years minus 24 is 16. Your relationship when you was 16 does not count.
Doesn't count.
Please, let's stop saying it was 8 years. Let's say like 4 from when he turned 20
No,
to
but
now.
I really know. We have a mutual friend who be talking about, damn, their 3rd grade crush. Like, it was, I mean, like, in the story, and they're like, yeah, and it was like 3rd grade. I'm like, what?
No. They're like,
You know
it's
what?
been 8
I don't
years.
count any of my Well, first of all, I didn't have any boyfriends really. I had maybe like 1 or 2 that I like had, but like they were not serious. Like my first real relationship was when I was 19. Like,
Boop.
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't count any of my high school relationships. That shit
They don't
don't
count.
count. It was not serious.
We're giving advice to our protege in the audience right here. Moving on. Soulja
Okay,
Boy,
so
Nia,
anybody you date,
go
they
to
ain't
lunch.
shows and it ain't real.
He wants to know why she won't
Depressing.
tell her dad.
It's
They've been
depressing,
together
sorry.
for 8
Might be
years.
real.
They end up going to another lunch, and then Mr. Teddy Riley comes out.
Jam.
The fancy car.
Teddy Jeffrey. I was so happy to see him. Y'all know I'm more excited about old R&B people than I am about the cast of the show. I was so happy to see him
I was happy
with
to
that
see him.
same chin beard that he had since '89.
I was just
You
so
can't
happy
change
to
that.
see him because I'm
That's-
like, maybe
Trademark.
It's like a
if
birthmark.
anybody will get into his head, maybe her father will get into his head. You know what I'm saying? If anybody, I mean, maybe.
This was
You know what I'm saying?
just
I mean, Lord
set up on
help.
so many levels. I can just imagine now Nia's sister girl group is gonna start popping up. Like, we were featured on the Love and Hip Hop episode. You know what
They
I mean?
are.
Like,
They are
Teddy
doing
Riley
stuff.
gonna drop a
They-
single. Like, everyone's just gonna come out with a single right now because like Soulja Boy, he did look scared when he came around. He was like,
Well,
Yeah.
like He just looks like he's 13. Like, it's just like, how can you take him serious? Like,
he's such a kid.
He is. He needs some Vaseline on those lips. That's the only advice I could get.
Teddy
But he's a cool boy, I guess. I don't know.
Teddy took them clear glasses off.
real quick.
You know Teddy old because he had the headphone.
He had the Bluetooth headphone
but those weren't
neck.
even on Bluetooth. I don't even know what the hell that was. It was like for cycling.
Oh, wow.
Teddy Riley.
Into the online broadcast.
All right, little music break jam right there.
Teddy got out in the all black like he was coming to whoop some ass a little bit. Didn't it?
He
was even
playing-
walking a little. He had the
was
Denzel
playing
walk
no
on like,
games.
let me come in there and see who this dude. His back of his shirt said OG. I was like, okay.
I love Teddy
I want
Riley.
to know.
Okay.
And so he sits down and he puts his little like voice on.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in the game for like years, and I've been on tour and everything. And I know what this is about. And so my question for you, because then he needed his little man-on-man talk.
Yeah.
How did y'all meet?
Oh, no.
Well, I met the old DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And and my thing is Soulja Boy, like, this is how innocent this poor boy's mind is. He said, and she came over that night.
Right there. Done. Stop.
How about she came over that day for brie and wine, and she
I mean,
left by 6 p.m.
or like I took her on a date,
Or
like,
stop
to the
talking
cheese
she
before
came
you
over to my
incriminate yourself.
house,
Don't say
and then
nothing else.
I fell in love with her right then and there. I'm like,
Or just be
Right.
like, she came over, we had a house party, she came over with some girls, some of her homegirls were in there kicking it, got her number the next day, we hung
Y'all
out.
thinking way too deep for Soulja Boy. Just stop talking.
Soulja Boy was just basically like, she came over, I fell in love with the pussy. I mean, with her personality.
See,
But why did Teddy Riley try to find out if they slept together?
I know.
I was thinking maybe he was trying to find out if his daughter was a hoe.
Yeah.
But I think it was more about her and less about him.
Did y'all
damn,
have
I low-key thought
relations?
about that.
Come on, because he knows Soulja Boy gonna try to smash.
Especially the first thing was like, so how did you meet my daughter? Was it at the club? Was it at, you know what I'm saying, a video? You know what I'm saying?
As much as we love Teddy Riley, I can't take it serious. Teddy would start, he kept smirking and laughing.
Because he knows.
He's like, I lived that life.
No, he was laughing because he's still living that life right now.
Right.
Ain't
Yeah,
he
he
back?
ain't playing no
Ain't
games.
Blackstreet back on tour? Is he on the tour with Blackstreet right now?
They're going to go back on tour.
I'm just saying.
They're going to go back on
Jingle
tour.
Bell Rock, whatever the damn.
need to make sure Dave
Power
Hollister
106
is
Jingle
involved in
Ball,
this.
Jingle Ball.
Blackstreet.
You know, I
They
love
go
old
Blackstreet
R&B.
back.
Don't play.
He kept snicking. Stop laughing, Teddy. Gotta be serious.
He said, "Did y'all have relations the first night?" I want to say no.
Right there. Soulja Boy,
Damn,
you
I
don't know
want
to
to say no.
Just say no, boy.
This is what drugs does to your brain.
Just say no.
Teddy talks about the Cat Stacks videos.
Oh, that's what he was talking about?
I mean, it was Cat Stacks, and then there was another video or sex. I don't know what they're like these world star girls who like fuck these celebrities and tape record them and like, hey, I'm having sex with them and I'm in their bedroom.
wow.
Like,
Gosh,
really.
girls were
Thirst.
I can't.
So, but it was all over the place. Teddy brought that up, and Soulja Boy's like, that was when I was young. I'm still looking at Soulja Boy like, you're still young.
You're still very young. Still very young.
But he was probably doing that like 16.
When him and what's her name started going together.
I
8
thought-
years
yeah.
ago. Like, why are they saying 8 years? I want them to cut it down. I'm gonna say 4 years.
How
I'm
much?
gonna say just the time they've been spending
On
together
the show.
right now, right?
Yeah.
3 months.
Because in 2 years, it sure wasn't.
Right.
How
much
she
is
safe with you?
It's
Honest
a good question. Yeah.
Because I don't know. I would not know. I know that baby. I don't know if that baby is.
I would say no.
I'm glad he brought Cam into the situation and was like, I need Cam to see like
Well,
a
of
father.
course, yeah.
Because that's who's really suffering. Cam's going, Soulja Boy going to be in and out. They going to fight.
I mean,
This,
that baby's just gonna be like, "Who my daddy?
who
All
is
these
my daddy?
motherfuckers around here. Who my daddy?
Okay.
Like,
Poor thing.
How much has Nia seen, though, that she told Teddy, well, my patience with, he cheated on me, but my patience with that.
He got 10 children.
He got 10.
Teddy Riley got 10 kids. You notice all those sisters didn't look nothing alike. None of them look nothing alike. They all had different moms.
Different mamas. Teddy
Has 10 children. She know what it is. Teddy out here in these streets, boy. Teddy jail for
Right
me.
now.
I swear, man.
Right
now. I love Teddy Riley.
do you want him, girl?
No. I love R&B, old R&B music, and Teddy Riley. I used to listen to the Guy tape in my basement at home when I was little. when I was a little kid. Oh.
Shout out to Aaron Hall.
There y'all go.
'Cause he is
Sorry. Let's get into Ray J. Ray J walks up into Power 106. acting crazy.
Turns up. Like, do you know what you're walking into? People who will play your music and you're disrespecting right off the bat. Like,
but I'm just like, first of all, you look like this is Bad Girls Club Natalie Nunn. Like,
right,
what
like,
are you doing? Like, you're walking up into
punked?
Power 106.
Like,
It's so staged. I've never seen Ray J walking by himself anywhere, one.
Yeah.
Two, let alone that they gonna let him walk all throughout Power 106. Like, he gonna knock some shit over. Like, bitch.
Yeah.
Two. Three, you up in Yessie Ortiz's face, like, talking about, my finger ain't in your face. The fact that you're even having this conversation with the female is like, pause.
Yeah, just leave her alone, man.
right.
Poor Yessie.
Yeah.
Right, Yessie's like trying to like have a in-depth conversation. Like, I'm trying to help this girl's life. I'm trying to change her for the better, Ray. Like, you could be that guy. And Ray's just sitting there like, and I ain't gonna do it.
Well, and my thing is like he kept on saying, you got her fired. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, you fired her. Like, what are you talking about?
You know, because she's having this dream about interviewing people on the carpet.
No, interviewing celebrities.
Well, isn't it?
Can she have dreams, Ray? I'm sure her dream was not to be your assistant her whole entire life.
Fuck Power
Like,
106.
Like, whoa, buddy.
And she really was like, I don't think his music is even that good. Like,
I mean, that's his real, you know what I mean?
She did say that, though.
If y'all
But ain't it the
at
move to
least she
cause a
keeping
little
it
bit
real.
of controversy?
I'll give her that. She's keeping it real. She ain't doing no politics, nothing. If she don't fuck with music, she ain't fucking with you.
But you cause a little controversy. You got your single coming out. So you get your name out there. You got arrested. Kick the cop car thing. You know, he could pay for that. He kick the window out. He good with that. Controversy. His name's everywhere. And then you drop the single. Here's ATM. Boom. Y'all thinking about me?
I mean,
I'm on
it
your
works
mind.
for Chris Brown. So, whatever. Ray J got arrested, drunk, kicked, police, all that stuff. Friends think he has a drinking problem, and he says, I don't have a drinking problem. I have a problem with people when I drink.
Which is a drinking
Sounds
problem.
like
That's true. When I have my red wine, I don't want you in my face talking. I want to
mean,
enjoy my nice red wine.
Uh-oh.
Watch your scandal, girl.
Watch my TV, my shows, be on the
I was
couch.
about to say, Olivia Pope, you
Watching my shows.
don't get in the way.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Well, on the flip side of that, we get Teairra Marí, who is in the studio with Young Berg, and they're working on a song together where she's singing about Baby She Deserves.
I thought the sound sounded cool.
It was decent.
I was like, oh, okay, little mixtape song.
I
I
don't know.
feel like
I
they're
just
gonna be
need
a
to hear
crossover
it.
episode. Have Mama D on the remix. Baby,
Oh,
I
no.
deserve.
I'll wait.
I deserve. Remember that? Remember
Don't remember that, girl. It came out 2 months
I
ago.
deserve. Remember her tooth fell out on that video? We'll talk about that another time.
Oh yeah, did you
Stop.
see that?
No.
I'll show you. I'll show you when we're done.
Girl,
Shut
look
up.
like Jiffy Pop popcorn.
She was like, "Can I get a witness tonight?" Tooth. Wow. The tooth was the witness. Like, wow. Hallelujah.
I deserve the two. It's like I deserve to get the fuck
Why you
out your
Oh,
mouth.
you went to the phone.
Hallelujah.
Something else.
So
It's Mama D.
they're up in there talking and singing. Teairra sound real auto-tuned, and it was cute.
Like I said, I'll wait till the mix is finally done.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded good.
Berg says, you know, T, you ain't never had a man treat you right. I'm trying to be there for you. All up on her thighs, like,
It's like, Berg, really?
Yeah.
You clearly aren't gonna treat me like a queen. You're gonna treat me like shit. What are you talking about? Because you have nothing backing you up, sweetie.
the whole conversation, he's looking at her tits like,
Right,
Yeah.
the tits the
you know,
whole
I really
time.
respect
like,
you as a woman, and
I love Berg.
Like he
Berg
like
is
wanted to put his face in her
you
tits.
don't
like,
love Berg.
I like him
Out
for
of
that
all of them-
move because we all know who
mean,
he is.
That's a real situation. I'm sure.
And
he
he's
does
like,
that
welcome to my
everybody.
lair. Okay, I'll let you sing this and put this single out. Now, about them dividends.
I mean,
Pay
it's
up.
like, look, if you gonna smash, you gonna smash. Oh, you ain't trying to smash? All right.
Well, my question is, who is sleeping with Berg for him to think that most women want to sleep with him?
Whatever comes through that studio, I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
He made it seem like he got a line. But you know what? I be on Twitter and Instagram, and these bitches be on him like, Young Berg. I never realized how fine Young Berg. Reality TV has a filter on it, make you look like.
Maybe he's a nice man then, because I don't know.
He had a cutie when he went to the little ass cap. The little, you know.
He's a smooth talker. That's what
Tinkerbell.
he is. He's a smooth talker. He ain't no nice man. He ain't no, gonna treat women right. He gonna be a player, and he's a smooth talker.
He better
At the end of
smooth
the
talk
day, that's
these
what he is.
bills then. You're gonna be smooth talking.
So Teairra Marí, who's trying to get over Ray J by by adding an X to the Ray tattoo, and then to distance herself some more, she reaches out to Ray J's manager to have a conversation about if Ray J's okay because she cares. And she's talking to Cash. She finds out about Ray, and Cash asks T, do you still love him? And she's like, I'm over that part of my life. But she got the whole lion face on, like, oh my God, I can't believe he's here talking to me right now about this.
Oh
But
my God,
Teairra has
eating
that
it up.
crazy look, like, I really swear to God, like, Teairra will pull a knife out her vagina. Like, this bitch has that look on her, like, when she talk about Ray, be like, what you mean when you didn't say that? You know that I loved him.
She is scary.
You know what? It's like karma's a bitch, sweetie. Like, you really were coming after freaking poor Hazel.
Yeah.
And you're just as crazy, boo-boo.
Because-
Like,
But that's because
sorry.
Cash was baiting her.
Yeah.
Cash was dead wrong. He was like, sometimes.
Well, she took
when the
took
doors-
the bait.
He was like, when the doors cracked, both people on both ends may want to walk through. I'm like, Cash, why are you lying? Stop baiting her. Because now she was like, really? Maybe they talked about it. Oh, wow. Did he tell him? Did Ray tell Cash that he was still feeling me, checking for me? Cash like, you never know. I think you should initiate the conversation because you never know what may happen. Nothing, Cash.
So I'm going to take a leap of faith.
See? That's his fault, man. Cash is out cold.
Well, Cash,
all
I
happened.
thought he
Cash
was.
is so wrong.
I felt like up until that part, he was the only person keeping it real in Ray J's camp. He like, oh, you got a problem. We got to deal with this issue. You drinking too much.
What do you mean? Morgan 2 weeks ago was saying the
Was
same
it-
shit to him when he was jumping on the damn hookah table. Like,
You need
Like,
to
settle down.
calm down.
I don't know, man.
Cash be lying, man.
so Teairra goes to see Ray J because that was smart of her. And it was like the most awkward mob. I felt like I was watching Mob Wives or something. Like, she was sitting back. He was sitting back. She's like, so I heard about the police. Yeah, and what you hear? Well, I'm just saying, Ray, like, if you need to talk to me, I'm fine. Like, y'all had a conversation
He
before
wanted
this.
nothing to do with any. He didn't want nothing to do with her.
Well, I feel like I deserve an
felt-
apology. Well, you're not getting one.
And she
He's such a
flipped.
little
Did you
boy.
see that?
He's such
She
a little.
flipped. All that cool that she came in
Well,
with was
there was-
gone.
There was it was even before.
Instant.
It was even before the apology. It was literally like the next sentence she said to him was like, "I don't know."
That's
And I was
what
like-
he tried
and then
to
she
say.
really tried to calm
She was
herself
sitting
again.
with the
She was
crazy
like,
eyes. She was like,
well, let me get sane again, real quick.
That's because he tried to say that they were just sleeping together this on and
Yeah.
off this whole time. So Ray, like,
Which
stop.
is-
That's the problem
which
with
is
dudes.
fucked up.
Y'all know what to say to get under a woman's skin that cares about y'all. And the one thing you don't say to her is, "We weren't dating. I was just having sex with you." Because that right there, that's when the blade come out. You said she carry a blade. That's when she would have pulled it out. And she got mad. That's hurtful. He's mean.
That's very
that
hurtful.
was mean.
He is mean.
Hurt people,
He doesn't give a fuck.
But okay, y'all know a little bit more than me. Did you ever see Teairra and Ray J out and about? Were they ever?
I
in
mean,
the-
personally, I'm not ever looking up Ray J or Teairra's like life outside.
but we
of
know,
that.
course.
like we know about Princess. We know they're together or whatever. They had that time.
People,
You
I
see
knew
pictures, you
about-
see things.
I heard about them too because when other people would do interviews and talk about Ray J, sometimes Teairra's name would come up as they were together or dating. It wasn't like they were sleeping together. Other people would be like, "Oh, they're together." That
I remember
was the
something
thing.
happened with like in Vegas with Teairra Marí and Ray J. It was like a fight or something like that.
I mean, they've probably always been linked. Like they've always.
But like again with the 8 years thing, and I'm just sitting over here listening to Ray J talk about like we had sex and then we got together and then we had sex. Like,
Even if they weren't
you
boyfriend
sound
and
like
girlfriend,
Hazel.
they were dating. So that's still he discredited, tried to
Yeah.
act like it was nothing. That's mean.
That is
Yeah.
mean.
Well, she said he's an asshole, and she said I'm an asshole too. That's why I love him. Okay, that's what you get.
I never should have did that.
That's how he closed it.
That.
His next single.
That's what it is?
No, I'm sure it will be though.
I can't. That
Never
was
should have did that. That's gonna totally be a single. Come on, it's
That's
Ray
true.
J.
It probably will.
It's catchy. Berg gonna be like, yeah.
It's catchy, horrible.
Are they friends?
Apparently. So let's move on to the sad story. Hazel E's in the recording studio with Masika with the song about Berg. It's an ode to Berg.
Masika should have kept it real with her and just said, you know what, honey, you are looking real delusional right now.
Well, we found out that Masika ain't gonna be keeping it too real starting next week.
But can anybody really be honest with Hazel? Because most people have tried to tell her the truth, and she gets mad.
That
So
is
can anybody
true.
really tell her this? I don't think she's willing to accept it from anybody.
So maybe she is delusional. I don't know. There's a lot of delusional motherfuckers on this
super
show.
delusional.
Poor thing.
Super
She's
gone.
just looking for love.
Yeah, poor Hazel. So shout
Yeah,
out to
poor thing.
whoever, I don't remember who said this, but we got confused. But apparently the parents own the building, not the strip club.
Okay, yeah.
So Masika still thinks that they own the club because she made that comment tonight. But we get to this point where Hazel calls Berg up. He picks her up in the car, and she tells him about the record.
She's so excited, by the way, to show him the record.
And
Like,
I felt like he was like kind of low-key like proud of her, like she was actually doing work. Like for a moment I got that. But then come on,
For a
like
moment.
I would have
A
the same
second.
reaction too.
Yeah.
If I got in a car and I'm like, you invited me to drive over here, get in the car, listen to a song about you bashing me that I gave you the beat for free?
Listen,
That's kind of wrong.
when our dudes gonna understand, if you having sex with a woman and you know she's feeling you, as soon as you find out, you have to stop. You have to stop. If you don't feel the same, you gotta stop, because then it's gonna turn into this. You're gonna keep having sex with her. In your mind, you're not gonna want to be with her, and you think she knows it. You gonna tell her, but she's still gonna fight it. She gonna be sending you these 4-page letters. In her case, she'll be writing songs about you, telling all her homegirls on national TV, talking about how y'all gonna be together. If you have sex with a woman and you don't feel the same way, stop.
Yep.
Or they gonna get
That's a
crazy.
PSA now. PSA
Just
announcement
stop
right
it.
there.
Well, you only get, the rule is you only get 3.
Crazy people?
No, you only get 3 sexual encounters with that same one person that you're not actually feeling before now you're into
The crazy zone?
yeah.
Wait, what?
No, well,
That's your rule?
That's
Stephane's rule.
we are
guys.
living by the rules of Ray J.
So Stephane's rules are
Alright.
3 times and you're out.
We'll see how successful that
Because
is.
it's
Stick and
still
move
new.
3
It's still
times.
new.
All right.
well, that makes sense. Okay.
After that, then it's like.
But if you
okay,
ain't
now
feeling
we-
her, I mean, maybe
Yeah.
that's a one-night stand then. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right. So then you can
Keep
cut
it
that
pushing.
there.
I
After
don't
the one
know.
time.
Right.
Moving on.
So cold. It's
So,
cold game, man. I'm
Berg
tired of
hears the
people.
song,
Y'all
calls
too
this
much.
bitch, says this bitch is a Muppet in heat, called her Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He said
He stayed
to her
disrespecting her.
face, she said, "You're working with Teairra Marí? Yeah, I believe in her more than I believe in you."
And he said, "That's my boo." Berg, stop lying.
Yeah, well, he was just trying to get her. He was trying to
Why
sting
you
her.
starting
But
stuff?
that was painful.
I mean, I'm still cool with you. Oh.
Then he told us I had to keep it 100. We ain't even. I got to keep it 100.
But he called her all those names, but Berg, you was sleeping with her. Like, no, sorry, the joke's on you. You calling her all this stuff, but you was knocking it down.
Yeah, but
so,
guys don't care about an ugly face as long as
really
the pussy tight.
They don't, true.
That's
God,
not
that's just
the truth.
so
So
disgusting.
don't be twisted by that.
Okay, some guys,
Really?
I'm assuming like Berg, don't mind an ugly face. No, I'm not saying
woman.
Hazel's ugly. I'm just saying some guys don't mind it.
I'm keeping up.
I'm
with
assuming he's one of
You
them.
gonna stay out?
one. Yeah, I'm
So-
staying out of that one.
We're gonna be Switzerland over here.
Berg then that's so Switzerland of y'all because I can't tell what the fuck y'all think of it. Berg
Hazel
gets
is a
out the
nice
car because Hazel tries to punch him in the face and takes the damn purse and dumps it out in the street.
That is one thing you don't do to a woman is dump her purse.
Speak on it.
Ooh, I would be so irritated if a man really dumped all my shit out my purse. Like, that is so disrespectful. Like, you could have just threw the purse, you know what I'm saying, in the bushes, you know what I'm saying, but you threw all the shit out on the ground. Like, that is a woman's personal business. Not for yes, hell to the nah. Okay.
And what was it solving?
Like,
Ooh,
right,
Berg,
that's
my
just
stuff
a
is on the
that's a
ground.
bitch
Like, now
move. That is
what?
a bitch move. That's
It-
like like taking your jeans and dumping all the shit that's out of your jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like all your wallet, all your chapstick, all your coins, all your shit just.
Or throwing some clean clothes on some clean laundry on the floor.
Yep.
Man,
But see, Hazel, you can tell this is the age difference between Hazel and someone like Carly Red. Carly Red instinct was, you can take whatever you want, but I'm taking this car. Hazel E was out the car. No, yeah. Carly was like, let me skip on over to this side of the seat. And I felt so bad.
She really was just picking up her stuff, putting it back in her bag. I'm like, girl, oh my God, I wanted to cry with her. Just like, girl, let me help you.
It felt very like junior high though.
It was so junior high.
On both of their parts. It really felt like adolescent.
Hazel just needs to stop dealing with him. Hazel, please stop messing with Berg.
She can't. He in her skin.
He is not a nice man.
She love him.
Why?
She wrote that song with her whole heart.
She wrote that verse.
She was so excited.
Please love the verse. Please like it.
She did, right?
Please give me approval. We got to go all the way back to Hazel's daddy issues.
Well, when we get her in studio, we'll have her lay on the couch and we'll go through all that. On that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So next week, Teairra and Berg look like the editors want us to believe that they're gonna be something more than what they are. Horrible editing job.
Right.
Next,
it could though now because Ray J just
As much as TV will make us believe certain things, I think Teairra Marí would never, ever sleep with Young Berg.
She'd be like, "Oh no, honey."
Teairra might be crazy, and she might, have her music issues as far as
she
being
has
signed.
standards.
And she has standards. And don't sleep on these Hollywood dudes. They do be checking for her. She be out here and they really be trying to get on. So she don't have to get with somebody like Berg. She doesn't have to.
No, I'm sure she got a cute little situation set up for her.
Right.
Masika and Berg.
I'm going to be interested to see why they linked up or how that...
Yeah,
is it real?
The flirtatious pictures. And she's like, girl, you bugging. To Hazel, like, girl, you bugging about a picture? Like...
I know, but again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hazel,
I've been over here talking about the situation and, spilling my heart out to you in what you go to out of all the dudes in Hollywood. I mean, there are so many. I mean, that want to be in Hollywood or in Hollywood with chains on. You have to go for him. The one guy, like.
Didn't she want to do music too, though, right?
I don't care. That's not.
What do you mean? She does music. She's
does she?
Headlining tour at the strip club in Vegas.
Is she?
She's performing.
Oh God, Masika.
No, she does do music though. And actually, I thought
she just
she did a record.
Video girl.
No, she actually did a record with my friend HM. She did a record with HM, and it was actually really cute. He played it. And I was like, oh, who is that? He was like, Masika. I'm like, Masika? And he's like, from Love and Hip Hop. I was like, oh, word? I was like, that, because I didn't even know she did music. And it actually was a really cute record.
Okay.
All right, girl.
I stand
that's still messy,
surprised.
Though. That might be a cute record, but that's still messy.
Yeah.
Princess in verse Drunk Ray J. Girl, just get away.
Girl.
Run away.
You're helping someone who can't be helped if they don't want to help themselves.
But I don't give a damn about any of that because all I care about next week, is my Fizz. And Fizz versus Amanda.
And Amanda versus
Moniece. And bitch, how you gonna show up to a dinner party? Bitch looking like the damn Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion special. Like that girl was in makeup, full gear.
Oh, right. Yeah. Like...
Yeah.
Like,
this is not a reunion,
no.
Okay?
I'm so happy. Unleash Moniece. I've been waiting on her to come back.
Snatched her.
I've been missing her. We need her.
Honestly,
we need you.
It was just in time for Halloween. Because let me tell you, that bitch.
Friday the 13th.
Like, she didn't even think twice. She was just like she don't.
No.
Calm
she thought.
too.
Yep. Look how calm she took off her. She was like,
she did take the jacket off.
I can't. Like when your auntie used to beat you back in the day, and they was like, yeah, you done said that one thing.
She did.
Because Amanda really can't. I mean, Amanda really was not playing though. She was just like, she was just like. Again, I'm gonna tell you. But first of all, I'm like, why y'all even talking then? If there's nothing to talk about, why are you meeting up her?
Amanda's
what?
feeling herself, and Moniece.
Oh,
Thank
too
you.
much. Like, especially with that dark lip, honey.
And she went to
was like-
for breakfast with the 305 dude. She's still kicking it with homeboy. Well, they live together.
wanna-
Because you're not telling me that you got an apartment in your name, but you still live with your mom.
Right.
No, you're living in that apartment.
And they just
That's
ate breakfast.
crazy.
Right. She made
They just ate
waffles.
breakfast.
Actually, he ate it twice.
On that
Check
note.
that
Okay.
one. Yes. On that note, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
Me at Sensei Don't Play.
Me at I Am More Fire.
We're so bad. We didn't take no phone call. All right, but
Next
we love
week.
you. Next week, make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you
Buzz you later.
Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.